I'm going to share with you what might be my favorite story from buyer psychology. You see, as marketers, we spend so much time thinking about the product features and benefits and addressing the questions that the buyer might have that we don't realize that if we can understand the psychology of the world that the buyer is going through in their mind, then we can have a dramatic effect on conversion rates. And this story is from Heinz, a company that I'm sure you guys are all very familiar with. And the story, it's an old story, it's from the retail store. They had a 24-ounce bottle and for ketchup. And what they did was they wanted to increase the size of the bottle from 24 ounces to 32 ounces. So 24 ounces to 32 ounces. Now, if you look at the classic principles of price elasticity, you will conclude that this should have led to a reduction in the frequency with which that ketchup was being bought, because now you have a bigger bottle, it lasts a longer time, and therefore you would buy it less frequently. But that's actually not what happened. What happened was that it had no effect on frequency. That means the consumer was continuing to replenish and buy the new ketchup at the exact same frequency with the 32-ounce bottle as they were with the previous 26-ounce bottle. This makes no economic sense at all unless you think about the psychology of the buyer. And in order to understand the psychology of the buyer, you have to understand who's buying the product and for whom. So the way ketchup sales happen is that the mom who goes shopping to the grocery store is the one who's buying it for the kids. And the way she decides when to get new ketchup is when the bottle is at the lowest, like when there's only 1/4 of the bottle left. And if she's not going to go to the grocery store anytime soon, she tells the kids to go slow in the ketchup because, or the consumption goes down because she's not going to be buying it anytime soon, right? So the point is that the 1/4 level is pretty much approximately the same. So what was happening was that the kids' consumption of ketchup actually went up because you have a bigger bottle now and you just, you naturally tend to pour more. And then when you get to the lower half, the mom would say, hey guys, go slow because I'm not going to be going to the grocery store for the next 4 or 5 days. And so their consumption would naturally slow down. And as a result of this, it had no effect on the buying frequency because now the kids were actually having more ketchup. So Heinz actually saw a 13% increase in sales of ketchup, even though they had increased the size, 30% increase in sales of ketchup sales in terms of revenue, because simply based on the fact that they had now a bigger bottle, but they saw no impact on the buying frequency. So think about how mind-bending this is, that by understanding the psychology of the buyer, you're able to actually do things that just don't even make economic sense. Good luck.